Welcome back to Finny Bits! In this video, we're exploring the beautiful city of St. Louis. We had a day and a half to explore the city and wanted to make our trip worth it, so come with us to explore the best parts of St. Louis. We kick things off with the must-see, the tallest monument in the entire country. If you're in St. Louis, this is one of the places you just have to check out. When you first enter, you'll see a display of the elevator pods. These are the same ones used for the tram ride to the top of the arch. If you like to ride the tram to the top of the arch, there's an additional cost. After purchasing your tickets, you'll go through a TSA style checkpoint and a short elevator ride before walking down a somewhat eerie back door-like hallway to reach the museum. The museum itself is free to walk through and explore, offering a wealth of history to discover. Interactive exhibits dive deep into the arch's engineering, architecture, and rich historical background. It's a captivating experience for anybody with an interest in these areas. This was the runner-up, but this is the one that won.
Oh, that's cool. For the best experience, check online for available dates and time reservations, as the Gateway Arch stops selling tram ride tickets an hour before the museum closes. Online booking is especially recommended for busy days like holidays and weekends. Near the end of the museum is the entrance to the arch elevators. A tour guide led us through a brief documentary of St. Louis and the arch.
A whopping 630 feet tall and
is to open the city of hope to all.
When it was our turn, we lined up in front of one of the 8 pods. There were projectors showing the engineering process of the monument. Really cool seeing the specs of the structure and different methods that were proposed. Moving people up about 630 feet with an elevator, escalator, and Ferris wheel posed problems, but combining parts of each of these 3 methods resulted in the tram system we see today. A train of pods that move with the Ferris wheel style pivot. Very, very neat. Time to go in. Squeezing into a 4.5 by 2 foot door, we were seated on these super small stools. The pod really is small. You'll be sharing a lot of leg space since there's not much headspace, but you'll have a close-up view of the interior of the arch.
We're on the Missouri side, that's all the west over there.
This was such a beautiful view at the top. We went during sundown and it was worth every penny. On one side, you'll see Illinois and the Mississippi River. And on the other side is this amazing view of St. Louis. It was absolutely surreal seeing it in person. We get about 10 minutes to soak up the view at the top before heading back down again. But you can explore the museum until the arch closes. For those who want a small and free souvenir, the Gateway Arch has stamps to collect at the exit.
If you're looking for an amazing photo op spot of the arch and the iconic courthouse, Kiener Plaza Park is a great place to visit. It's a spacious park that holds events during holiday season and has this large grass field where people take the classic courthouse gateway arch photo.
Another must-go experience is the St. Louis Zoo. This place is constantly praised as one of the best zoos in the country, and it's free.
Hello.
Wow! They're so close! Wow, they're so chubby!
Some penguins were fighting over territory. Next to the penguins were puffins. I've always wanted to see puffins, and these were so cute.
Yeah, running start. That's a good plan.
There's so many birds in Historic Hills Birdhouse. Really cool finally seeing some species I've only seen in pictures. There's a bunch of species I've never even knew existed. If you're obsessed with birds like me, I definitely recommend checking out their birdhouse. Oh, it hatched July this year. Oh my god! It looks like a spur-winged plover. Yeah, man. We went to the zoo during winter and it was about freezing temperature, so a lot of outdoor animals were taken indoor by their caretakers. But we were surprised to see the camels and zebras out at this temperature. We've never heard of this thing before. What a unit.
Who are you?
Heard of this thing before.
Put this face. Oh, Tankin.
The wild was our favorite section. It had the most animals displayed because most of them were indoor exhibits.
Oh!
Why you do that? You're not nice. What happened?
We checked out Historic Hill and its Herpetarium, where you can check out different species of snakes, turtles, iguanas, and frogs.
Most of the Discover Corner was under construction, but the Insectarium was open. Inside were a bunch of insects from spiders, beetles, and there was a butterfly dome.
Roaches.
Yeah. Okay. And then the blue more close with
We were looking forward to seeing the giraffe feedings, but unfortunately the giraffes weren't out during our visit. Even though much of the zoo was empty due to the cold, there were still quite a lot to see and do. Definitely check this place out if you have the chance.
But here are a few tips. The zoo closes at 4 p.m. daily, even on weekends. And zoos typically have a cutoff temperature, which is the sustained temperature outside before some species are taken indoors for comfort and safety. So check the weather before you go. Further away, there is a free and popular trail known for elk and bison sightings. This 3.5-mile loop around the park takes about 20 to 40 minutes to complete, and you'll likely spot elk, deer, and bison along the way. Occasionally, the animals will approach your vehicle if they smell food, so be careful.
When in St. Louis, you got to get their barbecue, and for dinner, we were recommended by locals to try Sugarfire and Pappy's. First up, Sugarfire. Now, I don't want to hype it up too much, but when I tried their ribs, I think my soul left my body. Also, their briskets were hands down the best I've tried. We're not turkey people, but we got to sample their turkey, and it was so juicy and delicious, we had to order a pound.
The second place we tried is Pappy's, which some locals say is better. Their turkey was delicious, but the rest of the meats were on the drier side. But the sides, delicious. For us, we would have Sugarfire's BBQ and Pappy's sides. Definitely worth a try if you're closer to this side of town. We stayed at the historic and super convenient Drury Hotel. This place is probably the best budget stay you can get this close to the Gateway Arch Monument. We chose the interior room because it was one of the cheaper options, so we had an amazing view of a patio. But if you pay more, you can get an exterior room with a view of an arch from your room. The hotel was clean and spacious for the price point. However, a slight inconvenience was the restroom, which didn't have strong ventilation. But it did come with shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, along with free dinner and drinks and complimentary breakfast. The value right there is great for the price point.
And milk. Cool. Fruit. More.
This is how much we spent on our trip at St. Louis. Thank you for joining us in St. Louis. If you found our vlog informative and enjoyable, please leave a like and subscribe. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and your support means a lot. See you in our next video on Finibits.